Did you know that Kenya is the third largest flower exporter in the world? Yet we rarely buy or receive flowers unless it's a special occasion. Hello and welcome back to Kilimo Diaries. I am your host Sandra Wahito, and today we are at the second edition of the Kenya Flower Festival, so tag along.
This event will thus help create positive appreciation of locally grown flowers, encourage local flower consumption, marketing and networking platform for florists, flower farms, event planners, home and gardening planners, landscapers, local and international flower enthusiasts, as well as celebrate and recognize the art of floristry in Kenya and the impact of the industry in Kenya. Kenya is the lead exporter of roses to the European market with an approximated market share of 40%. The flower industry in Kenya contributes approximately 1.06% to Kenya's GDP and is estimated to provide direct employment to about 150,000 people and an estimated 1 million people in indirect employment, hence impacting about 6 million people in the country.
So hi guys, we are at the Kenya Flower Festival 2021 and I am joined by my guest, Rosemary, who is the founder. Hi Rosemary.
Hi Sandra.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Such a beautiful event,
Oh,
floral.
Thank you very much.
Nice. So the theme for this festival this year is When Hope Blossoms.
Yes.
What inspired your theme?
Of course, we're in a season. COVID-19 season, it's a pandemic year.
Yeah.
Events, to be precise, have been affected. And you know, events mean weddings.
Yeah.
One of the major, in the flower industry, one of the major consumption of flowers in Kenya is weddings. And it's been affected. But that said, it's opening up now.
Okay.
You know, we are getting closer to the season and, you know, people have now embraced new ways of doing this.
Yes.
So, yeah, so for the theme hope, and a flower is a symbol of hope. So
Yes.
definitely that's, you know, calls for the idea of just having it as a symbol of hope. So having a flower festival in a pandemic year for me was going to be the eight.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that this day has come.
Has come finally. So just before we get into it completely, do you grow flowers? Do you sell flowers? What do you exactly do?
I actually do none of that.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm just a flower enthusiast. And I enjoy arranging simple flowers in my house. I love planting. As you can see, there are so many plants here.
Yes.
But in terms of the passion, it's a passion I've had since I was a child. And I think I was born in a very cold place, Limuru, you know, you must know Limuru,
my God,
right?
yes.
So, yeah.
The cold, that's why you like the rain.
That's why I love the rain. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I love this weather, by the way. It works best for me.
Yes.
And yeah, so in terms of what inspired me was when I realized my love for flowers, then again, I'm not able to experience the beautiful flowers that we produce in our own country.
Yes.
So this particular platform is actually, it will enable us to connect florists and the growers. We've had a very good turnout in terms of growers.
Yes.
We have, and in support of Kenya Flower Council, who is our partner, our main partner for this,
Yes.
they've availed flowers from different growers.
Amazing.
And you know, we have like you can see a natch that had a lot of spray roses. That is from a breeder called United Selections. We have Naivasha. I mean, we have Flamingo Horticultural Fair, and we have also EZ Plants who are doing a lot of plants. We have Kenya Airways who actually come on board as partners.
Amazing.
KQ Cargo.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Kenya Airways, 2020 was really a checkpoint in our history, and I believe the history of the industry in Kenya. In March, all the air cargo capacity was pulled out of this country, and we had a disaster in the month of April last year. Many of you may not know, but close to 70% of all the air cargo capacity out of Kenya is supported by foreign carriers. And this was really a wake-up call for all of us, not just Kenya Airways, but the government as well. And we have introduced some very fantastic solutions since then. to anchor the industry and to support the industry with air cargo capacity into global markets. Allow me to just mention one market in specific, which is the US. In 2018, we began our flights to JFK, and I'm so excited what I see today. Over the last 12 months, I see on every flight an average of 3 tons. This is really a good development. We know a lot of the flowers are accessing this very high potential market through the European gateways. And ours is to really encourage the flower community that you have a friend in KQ Cargo. We have some very interesting strategic initiatives in the pipeline. Very soon you will see some freighters, and you will not have to depend on foreign operators.
Yes.
And we have Brand Kenya Board, that is Kenya Export Promotional Branding Agency, KEPROBA, and they're doing a nice job at the moment. They are in Dubai.
Nice.
And they're doing a lovely setup there, just marketing our country and our flowers and every produce that we have.
Beautiful.
Flowers and every produce that we have.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so this platform right here is to just open our eyes as a local market,
Yeah.
and just be able to take us out there, even in terms of expertise. All this has been actually created by Kenyan florists. We have marvelous florists. And maybe allow me to just mention a few. We have Floral Art Kenya, we have Wedding Floral Design Center, we have PN Florist, Eden Spectrum, Zuri Crafts. Just name all of them. We have Zuria Events all the way from South Africa as well.
Amazing.
She is Kenyan, but she just decided to be a part of this. And I think for us, we have so many florists who've come on board. We have visiting florists as well. We have Mabel Maposa coming from South Africa. She is our celebrity florist. And she's just amazed at how we can have all these much flowers in one space.
Yeah.
And she enjoys working with our flowers.
Amazing.
We also have guests from Angola. We have guests from Tanzania, Uganda. Name
over.
them. So I think we are connecting Africa through flowers, and for us, this is actually the success of it. Just being able to connect through flowers.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys can see, it's a community of people who love flowers, grow flowers, and also export.
Yes.
So this being the second edition, how is the reception, especially because of COVID? People are not so much into crowded spaces, but of course the space is well spaced.
Yes.
So how is it for you, especially with the festival?
Of course, as I mentioned, hope. We
Yeah.
are giving everybody hope. So we've allowed this to be a hybrid event. We'll have people watching live from their,
Nice.
live coverage.
Yeah.
It's actually ongoing right now. And then, of course, you'd never know who's watching. Could be Kenya, could be out there. So for us, the showcase has also embraced that. And of course, you mentioned the season that we are in as well, the
Yes.
COVID-19 season, and
Yes.
being able to space out. And of course, we have to get to a point where we say sold out tickets. I know you came on Friday, which is today, which is a bit, we have a few people because it's an opening ceremony. But tomorrow, it's going to be something.
It's gonna be something.
People are planning to come dress up, glam up.
Okay.
Actually, we are almost closing on the ticketing bit. So we have a good turnout.
Yeah.
And I agree, we would have wanted to have a bigger festival.
Yeah.
But I think we also have to embrace the season and
That's
follow
true.
the guidelines that have been laid out.
That's true.
Yeah, so we can only allow about 100 people at a time.
At a time.
Yes.
Okay. So she's spoken about just the festival, especially in this time of COVID. Now you've mentioned one activity that the festival has, because someone would ask, what is the festival all about? Do we just come look at the flowers? But what other activities apart from the one you mentioned about tomorrow?
Okay.
Yes.
So tomorrow, or rather, so today is mostly an opening ceremony. So tomorrow we have DIY activities. People will get to create with their flowers. We have a workshop being done by our celebrity florists from South Africa.
Okay.
And our own Kenyan florists. So we have Mabel Maposa and Lydia Kanyethe from Wedding Floral Design Center. So they'll be showcasing and just showing people how to arrange simple arrangement at home. You can arrange, you can get your bouquet. I know we all love receiving those bouquets. Learn how to arrange them nicely in a vase.
Yes.
learn how to plant. There are so many planters available. There are so many trees. There's bonsai trees. I don't know whether you've been to the exhibition side.
No,
we have
not
some
we've seen
bonsai
some,
boutique trees.
Yes.
And they're really lovely.
Yeah.
So this show is including flowers, plants, trees, name them.
Name them.
Yes.
Okay. So just as we finish up, there are different types. There's the fresh flowers, there's the ornamental. Could you probably take us through like both of them, especially now at the festival? We're being able to see both ways, the fresh and the ornamental that you can keep for a longer time in your house.
Yeah, the preserved ones as well.
Yes.
Have you seen the preserved one from Vermont?
Yes, from Vermont, yes.
Yeah, so we have the cut flowers, and that is what we are known for as Kenya, because we have a very good weather conditions to actually achieve that. And that's where you see, because we are the third global exporters in terms of production and exporting.
That's true.
And that's for the cut flowers. And for the ornamental, because there are people who would want them to be, forever there and just water them and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have all those, and we also have the preserved ones. If you want to preserve your flowers for longer, because we are talking about sustainability here.
Yes, that's
and
true.
I think sustainability is the new class and new elegance. I think I'm one person who is advocating for no artificial flowers. I'm sorry.
So going ahead with the festival, what do your plans look like? For now, we've seen you held the first edition in 2019,
Yes.
and then now this one. And also, just to add on, is October like your thing? Because even the
Okay.
last one was in October. Yes.
Actually, our main CSR is breast cancer awareness. But this year, we felt we cannot ignore COVID-19, and we decided to just let it be.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you've seen one of our structures we've done on Africa wearing a mask. Yeah.
Yes.
And for us, we are trying to just remind us that we got this. We'll
Yeah.
still do it. We'll make
There's
it.
hope.
There's hope. And I think for us, that's where it lies. But CSR for us remains as breast cancer awareness. So some of the flowers, you'll see them going to some cancer centers.
Nice.
We are partnering with a few cancer centers, and some of the flowers that remain with us, we're able to donate them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay.
Thank you, yeah.
So you've been able to work with, you talk about Kenyan florists, Kenyan growers. How is that, especially when you're connecting it to the festival? Are they able to come and also bring their flowers on board, apart from the exhibitors like Vermont?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Every flower you see here, every flower came from a grower who wanted to participate in this. I'm sure you've seen Tambuzi roses. They are very scented.
Yes.
You've seen some flamingo summer flowers.
Yes.
You must have seen some. You must have seen some spray roses from United Selections. We have Tulip Group. They have a whole range of flowers. So we have almost about 20 growers who have participated in the 2021 Kenya Flower Festival.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
we
each
have
of the
Magic
flowers are here.
All
Yeah.
the flowers are represented here.
Amazing.
And just to let you know, in Kenya alone, we have almost over 120 varieties, and roses is one.
And that's the one people normally know. So when you get
Thank
roses, you get excited.
You get
but
so
there's
excited.
more.
There's more to flowers, and I
Wow.
think it's underrated. And I think it's about time when we also embrace that.
We do not have this kind of variety. You guys are internally blessed. You're gold as a country. In South Africa, we have something, but we don't even come near the growers that you guys have here. So you have such gold, you guys. I don't even understand. I don't even know how to explain that. We rely on Kenya. Can you imagine? SA, half of our flowers come from here. All the garden roses. Why are they not all much here, right? Growers need to see inspiration from us designers. We artists, we're not just floral designers. We artists in the heart. So we need to empower, we need to show them when they see, they want to give us, isn't it? So yeah, thank you.
That's true.
And for us, Kenya Flower Council is our main partner for this, and they've been really supportive in terms of just ensuring all the growers are participating in this.
Okay, that's
Yes.
beautiful, Rosemary, especially when you said we have a variety and people need to know that, because the only time you buy flowers are special occasions, but you're here with the festival just trying to show people that you can do much more with these flowers. You can have them in your house. It doesn't matter if you have an occasion or not. So what are some of the ways you can encourage Kenyans to, take part, especially in the culture of just having flowers? Because as I said, the only way people embrace flowers is if it's your birthday, if it's your wedding or something, a celebration. Yeah.
And this goes to all men. All men. Like, please, just buy that bouquet not because you're asking for forgiveness, just because. Just, that text you say, I miss you, or, those messages we send to each other.
Yeah.
Just buy that bouquet. Just buy a bouquet because it's somebody's birthday. It's your mother's birthday. It's your friend's birthday.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, a flower goes a long way. You would be struggling to get a gift, a right gift to get to somebody.
Yes.
And I think a flower goes a long way.
Okay.
It has a different way of just, because even in hospitals we see, flowers,
Yes.
They're just a way they revive some sort of
There's a
hope and
different
some sort of...
emotion it gives you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
All
so
right.
it goes that long way. And I thank Safaricom also for being a supporter of creatives. And everything you see here is actually creativity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You've seen we've thanked Kipchoge. Eliud Kipchoge with the whole ornamental of flowers, and that is actually sponsored by Safaricom, and they are very supportive in terms of just creatives, and that's why they are saying let's go beyond. Tuende tukiuke.
Yes.
And for us, that theme really also resonates with our theme this year, because I think hope also means that we go beyond, and we don't just see a horizon.
Yeah.
We just go beyond.
Yeah, you can do
Yes.
so much more with flowers.
So much.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
This
you
was
too.
lovely.
Thank you.
Let's continue enjoying the event.
Enjoy as much as you can.
I am currently joined by Amir, who's an exhibitor here at the Kenya Flower Festival, and the company is called Vermont. Yes?
Correct.
Yes. So tell us a bit about Vermont.
Okay, so Vermont is the inventors of preserved flowers and foliages,
Amazing.
and we are based in Kenya. We've been here for about 30 years now, growing strong.
What?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. We're an export company, so we export a lot of our products. Most of our products has been exported.
Yeah.
So we aren't very well known in the local market. So this is our first time out, and we are looking forward to attracting the local community.
Okay.
That's the local florists, everyone around us who are able to use the Kenyan product as it's supposed to be used.
Amazing.
All over
So
the world, yeah.
30 years.
Yes.
In Kenya or just...
Well, we started off in France, and then the company came in the 80s to Kenya.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
So how is Vermont, with the flowers that you're doing preserved, how is it different from the normal flowers that other exhibitors have?
Okay, so we have the same quality, the same export quality flowers. They're really good, they're really fresh and everything. But the only difference between us, the preserved flowers, and the other fresh flowers is that our products last much longer on the shelf.
Oh wow.
So these are excellent products for your homes, yeah, where you have less maintenance for them.
Yes.
This is a very good product for commercial space.
Okay.
So you can have them in hotels, you can have them all around the offices, you can have green walls and things, and you have very, very less maintenance on them and still be able to capture nature in its purest form.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
already you guys can see how beautiful the setup and their stand is. Now, what factors should you consider when you're trying to grow this type of flowers, the preserved flowers?
Okay, so when you're getting preserved flowers, it's basically your love for the flowers.
Okay.
You basically want flowers that are living with you. So
Yes.
we are giving you flowers that are going to last with you for a long, long time.
Okay.
So that is the difference between the fresh and the preserved.
Okay. All right. So where would people find you in case they want to now, put this up in their houses? They've seen fresh flowers aren't lasting as long, but we have preserved flowers from Vermont. So where can they find you?
So we are based in Sami Industrial Park, which is just off Mombasa Road.
Yes.
And I think we're very close to everyone in the city. And in our showroom we got lots and lots of different types of foliages. We have all sorts of flowers, roses, and we are able to custom make designs for you, arrangements for
Nice.
you. And with that, we go a whole long way.
Okay.
Yeah.
On any social media platform, perhaps?
Yes, we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, going really, really strong.
Yeah.
So you can catch us anytime.
Okay,
And
so we find
the
you
website's
at
always there.
Vermont.
Yes,
Just that.
yes,
Even on
Vermont.
Instagram, even on Facebook.
Yes, our Instagram page is Mason Vermont.
Okay.
And the website is Vermont Flowers.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amir.
Thank you very much.
Let us cultivate the culture of buying flowers even on not so special occasions. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Remember to catch us next week, same time but a different place, right here on KILIMO Diaries.